We'll be deploying to Russia for this one. The alien abductions are becoming more brazen every day. We've got reports coming in of attacks in broad daylight. We're the only ones who can respond to this threat, so we should get down there.
Ooh, some more Beyond, not Beyond Legend. That was the other campaign. Long War Rebalance. We got an abduction mission, and the mission preview said Cyberdisc pack. Which, you know, exactly what you want to hear. Oh, it's a different, no, it is the right map. I'm just at the other end of where I expect it to be. Which sucks, because this is much worse for setting up your sniper. On the other side, we would have some easily accessible high ground. Okay, let's move up a tiny bit. There are aliens in the vicinity, and you hear drones. Keep in mind, if we fight the Cyberdisc, they have an AoE that hits 1.5 tiles. So, you know, it's kind of tempting to get here on both sides of the door, but well, 1.5. If it's centered on the tile, it shouldn't hit somebody 2 tiles over, right? But apparently the game and me have a different understanding of what the distance between tiles is. Drones just outside visual. Okay, I'm gonna try. That is your path. Okay. Nobody. Move you over this way. Rockets can shoot around the building this way. Come through the center, and then you probably approach on the left side. Really doing this? Hope so. This direction, probably in visual. Well, they were still outside visual from here, so I'm assuming they're down there. Which tells me that these guys here are a little bit out of position. I think we set up on the door. Get you away. It should still be okay. Maybe not. Okay.
Слушаюсь. Интересная штуковина.
Not see the Cyberdisc. See the meld. I understand correctly, we kind of need to keep this drone alive so that my steady weapon actually goes through. So is that how it works? I don't know. I wonder if I just suppressed this drone, if that would have hit the Cyberdisc anyway. So, I'm thinking you're overwatching here. I'm concerned about the AoE effect of the Cyberdisc attack. The question is... Oh, you can't overwatch? Why would you not be able to overwatch? You see 3 enemies. It's probably because the game hadn't updated, because of the opening the door. Let's see if it updates if I move somebody else here. Now we have no watch button. Okay. This will us give there will be another side of the Cyberdisc. Chance I can get all of that? Us? No. Okay. Let's see what a Cyberdisc actually can do. Well, let's not see what they can do. Ah, of course you hit that. You're flying off the map here. Oh, but well, that's what the tank's for, I guess. So, if we do the suppression here... I need to refresh my memory about in the zone. So we are steadied now, right? Shooting with steadied weapon allows the unit to fire 3 additional chain shots until they run out of ammo or tiles. Chain shots gain in stacking minus 20 crit miles. Oh, this confirms you as spotter. What's my crit chance against the Cyberdisc anyway? 100%, which is pretty good. I have 3 additional chain shots. So it's not like in the old in the zone you need to get kill shots. You can just fire 3 additional times. So let's hit it like you mean it. But I think for the follow-up shots, probably best if we hit some drones. Okay, everything else we haven't established a spotter yet, so can't shoot at this turn. Okay, none of the rocket targets are within, well, none of the targets are within rocket line of sight, let's put it that way. Let's see, hypothetically, if you move up, fire a regular rocket, 6.6 max scatter. Yeah. What I'm concerned about is, like, on the one hand, I want to smoke up again. On the other hand, yeah, that's my second smoke. That's my second and last smoke if we do that. Now, I don't know. You have 33 aim right now because of the suppression. By the way, you do not get... grenades. At least I'm not seeing it on the ability list.
Affirmative.
Just gonna move out and overwatch. You're gonna need to get a heal here soonish. If I take another shot, then I can't shoot the Cyberdisc next turn. And if we kill a drone, that means with the 2 Sentinel shots are guaranteed to go on the Cyberdisc and hit this drone. So I think I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with missing a 98. Very much not okay. Would have thrown a battle scanner to make the 98 100 shot. Nobody asked you. You are still holo targeted. I think we're just gonna move you out of line of sight here. Actually, if you get shot by the Cyberdisc, then you're in AoE range. At least I think that's how that works. Okay. Hello. My souls.
Merde, j'ai raté mon coup.
Okay, we technically have double tap available. Also, Cyberdisc went into Overwatch. Is that what I'm seeing? That is what I'm seeing. That drone moving exactly to the tile where has that line of sight to that pod all the way over there. Kind of annoying. First of all, it's not a shot, it's a throw. Second of all, I think this is still gonna count. Even if they're not red highlighted.
Odpalam skaner bojowy.
Looking now. Getting 20 from battle scanned. Okay, cool. We have some decent full cover here between us and the enemies, so we might be able to do something where we run and gun here. Then we need to be able to kill this turn. Let me see the Cyberdisc here. So 63 aim because it's, well, not suppressed, obviously. It does have some decent amount of shred on it. Double checking here. Strike grenades plus one action, but you still trigger reaction fire.
Пора убивать. Я мигом.
I would have liked to get closer, but this at least protects me from that second group. 74 on the disc. No chance to crit. Not gonna be great damage. But hey, if I get free action from extra conditioning, we can just keep doing that until you're dead. Overwatch break? Oh no, chance to Overwatch break, but we didn't break it. Now would have been a nice time to still have ammo with you. That would have been really nice. You're currently not in line of sight of the Cyberdisc, so you could move up and shoot it.
Diet.
So, yeah, so here's a good question. Yeah, still have the run and gun buff, so I should still be immune to reaction fire, right?
Dam ci siłę.
Did not get my... I'm spoiled. I got the refund on the command way too often, and now I'm not getting it anymore at all. Alright, 74 was my best chance. Now I guess it's time to take the not so good chances. Got him.
Krzyżyk na wrogu.
Right, still got a drone to kill. He was thinking about it. He was thinking about it for a second there.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Okay, get some nice high cover.
К бою
You
готов.
reload in. You want to be moving up and reloading. So far away. I'm thinking next turn might just be moving up again and steadying. Really like to be able to heal you, so but we can do that next. I don't have anything that gives me free actions. Well, yeah, if I heal, last action was using medkit, Overwatch activates. So this turn I move up, reload, next turn move up, heal, and then we get free Overwatch.
En avant le massacre.
Внимание! Вижу противника.
It's not what you want. No ammo off guard, but that's really on the other end of the map, like
Что за чертовщина?
insanely far away. Well, we're not getting out a free Overwatch if there's nothing to Overwatch, right?
Je rejoins la position. Doucement, soldat.
Да, командир.
Take a peek if we can see where they are. Cyberdisc is all the way back there still.
Неплохо.
Yeah. Come. You need that. You need ammo.
Принято.
That is not up for debate. You might just have to do a little bit line of sight clean up here.
Буду держаться тут. Przyjąłem. Coś tam jest. Próbuję.
Good visual, yeah. Tell me something new. Tell me something I didn't know already. Okay. That is a full cover box. That's a full cover box. Everybody else is sucky. Well, I guess the container here. We can use here. We don't have jumpy legs. Also kind of sucks. Man, if we could have taken that map from the other side, that would have been so much better. So you have a nice building there. You can, get up on the high ground. Where do you think you're going? Do have line of sight to all of them. So I think you are just gonna sit here and steady. Which means you're now spotter and I can take this shot. Cyberdisc fly around the water side? Dear. Would I even mention that? Now I'm scared.
Иду.
Maybe it can fly up top? I don't know.
За дело.
Okay. You do nothing, you don't have a target.
Rozkaz. Co tu tak hałasuje?
Not really in any of this.
Je vais vers la position. Bien reçu. Je surveille le coin.
Удерживаю позицию. Trzymam ten punkt.
2 smoke grenades is really not many smoke grenades. Yeah, it's a nice hit, nice crit, but well, can shoot you again?
Cible abattue.
Can shoot the same target twice? Interesting. Second disc. Holy shit. Hit for 8. Or should I say, alive with 1 HP. Against mechanical units. I wonder why it's still showing up as an option. So I wonder a little bit. Is that in direct? Yeah, 17 tiles it says. So that's in direct line of sight. Okay.
Target locked.
Disoriented. You're a shape soldier. What do you see? You see one drone. I moved it somewhere where you see that disc. It's down here.
Ясно.
How much shooting am I still gonna do this turn? Is it worth holo targeting here from the battle scanner, or do we keep that for that other disc? Critical force. What? Oh, we're not gonna crit, but we're gonna do 14 damage because the shredding is apparently pretty good. Can we see how much your shredded are? Plus 100% damage received. Okay, we're definitely gonna use the smoke grenade on these two.
Dymny.
I don't know if healing or hunkering down was the right option there. No idea.
Ясно.
Wait, maybe that wasn't the... Maybe we don't have a disc left here somewhere. I don't know if I would see it. Well, that's the whole thing, you know, you can't hide scan, so maybe it's here and it's not actually in vision. I don't know what my actual vision range is here. It's drones.
Zabity na śmierć.
For my sniper. There's another drone. How many are there?
Нас обстреливают. Здесь просто ад.
Guess we're not getting the Overwatch because we're disoriented. Okay, so that other Cyberdisc is all the way in the back still. Good, except... Of course it crits me through full cover. At a 30-something% chance. Thank you, XCOM, very nice, very nice.
Will do.
Okay, so we established line of sight to this guy. Grenade here. You need to move forward.
Выдвигаюсь.
Je bouge. Secoue-toi et retourne te battre.
I feel like the hey, Cyberdisc pack should have been a bigger you really don't want to take this mission sign to me, man. Hey, I just saw 5 scientists, I click on 5 scientists.
Grenade out.
You could, in theory, come over here somewhere. Just looking if there's a spot where I see fewer enemies. So I can suppress the Cyberdisc here. I eat through my ammo and I'm gonna be in half cover. Which... And your quality hollowed.
Сделаем. Вас понял. Огонь управления.
Didn't I check earlier and you had line of sight to the disc and now you for some reason don't? What was that? No, I checked with you.
Рушан.
Those flashbangs are not getting much value, are they?
Krzyżyk na drogę.
So I'm kind of thinking maybe we steady here. Gives us then a little in the zone chain again next turn. And we move you so you can go into close range. Close range? Yes, close range.
Я пошел.
Sort of vision. Hey, 8% shred. Yay. What do you mean heals? Don't do that. Stop it. That's illegal.
Я в порядке.
Does that break my suppression? That certainly does. Okay. Great. Just a less cooldown. To throw. Okay. Well, we're not gonna hit them from here, so we would have to move first.
Так есть? Wielki brat patrzy.
Cover might be damaged. We don't have a spotter yet. Like on the one hand, I don't wanna move into the half cover. On the other hand, you're my healthiest soldier right now. Do I want to shoot with you? See the disc, okay. Big shot here. Now you should be able to take shots. be the disc. But then it's not. Oh. No spotter. Why am I even allowed to take that shot in the first place? Okay, I think we're just gonna heal up here as much as we can. That should give you now a spotter. Now, if we're not doing damage to the Cyberdisc this turn anyway, then I might as well throw a grenade.
Head in there now.
Got an idea, which might be a terrible idea.
Je suis en route.
You can hit it. Read it for 5. Grenades.
Grenade out.
It's kinda terrible. You watch. Then what? You dash into full. We don't have full. I want to be able to move in for close encounters next turn. So I think we move
Выхожу.
and
Вижу
hunker.
добычу.
Good running on the melt. We kill this thing next turn, right? Maybe it's not gonna hit all its shots for a change. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, you're overwatching.
Он и носу не высунет. Боеприпасы
I've
заканчиваются.
not been the smartest move, but hey, it worked. So I'm not gonna argue with results. Yeah, you're out of ammo. So who's my biggest hitter? Is it actually gonna be you? Gonna be in the circle?
Ясно.
That's definitely in the circle. I mean, that was a good shot, but can we get the kill here? Rocket? Yeah, probably not. Oh, we need 10 more damage. You're gonna do, let's say, 4. You're not using the rocket, which I don't think we're gonna do. You're gonna be doing 1 to 2 damage. That is also not a lot.
You see that? Nie mam amunicji.
Think for free. He's hitting, which just means I'm even getting even more tempted to take this shot. So what did I say? 2 damage. We get the automatic damage from suppressive fire.
I'm rolling.
Think we got this. As long as you hit this.
Shot wide.
So we low roll this. 1 point. Oh my god. Okay, so I was complaining about Cyberdisc hitting all the 35% shots against people, you know, and critting me through cover. And here critting me through full cover. But I guess after missing that 81 against the Overwatch and now missing the 50 against the soldier out in the open, I can't complain anymore. I'm gonna complain that we lost the melt, which is like incredibly rude and everything. I'm gonna move you away. I don't know what the explosion radius is.
I'm on the move.
Do we have ammo? You don't even have line of sight.
Il est mort.
Chalk up another one.
Well, we got 1 melt canister. Oh yeah. 190 extra money. That is some good money. Not do that again. Let's not do that again. Yeah, and I think our medic's gonna be out for a while. Down to 1 HP. 43 days? See your next campaign. Holy shit, those injury times. Can we still throw you in for the gene mod for the faster healing rate? Look at these alloys though. Now plating phalanx armor damaged. I wonder why. Like, what damaged me there? Makes no sense. There we go. Down. The system targeting. What's against obstacles mechanical units? Deal plus 20% damage, gain more penetration. 50% damage and 50% penetration of steadied. Or grit. 4 armor HP. Okay, since we have will to survive and are more likely to get shot at, I think we should take the armor HP. That's a chunky boy here now. And you're gonna get extra conditioning for even more armor HP. "43 days, that's insane. Lucky to be alive, I guess, but still, that's a long time. Okay. Back to scanning, huh?
I appreciate your efforts to support the research
Well,
team,
no,
Commander.
seriously, can
I've already
we?
put the new recruits to work in the lab.
We can't do meld training on people. Okay, it's the encoder and transmitter mission, which is fine, but it's a mission that requires 5 people. I would have really preferred a mission that only requires 3, just to have fewer people get fatigued.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
I'm not happy about seeing this map. I am absolutely not happy. I was kind of thinking of definitely having you for the base assault, but I'm also looking at the home base bonus, right, for a Russian soldier. Make sure we have you. So the problem with this map, you have this pit of death where the objective is, but there's also like a platform above the pit, and sometimes reinforcements drop onto that platform. So dealing with reinforcements on Overwatch with an assault works if you can reach the person, but you know, if they're on the platform up in the air, then what are we gonna do? On the other hand, so if our sniper is not in line of sight, we just need to, you know, establish line of sight with somebody else and then snipe them off that platform. I don't think they have cover up there, so maybe just snipe them out is the option, but that means if we take aggro for this one, that means then we gotta wait for Dietrich's for the base assault, which I'm okay with, I guess. Gives us the big magnum hits and execute disabling shot. I think we take the one of the new guys for scouting here. Or do I want an officer on this? I think I want an officer. Let's take a Vanguard, and that leaves us with Reaper for the base assault. So, do I care about the home ground bonus that I want to bring you on this mission? No, I think actually, yeah, with the level 3 psionics, I want you on the base assault. You know what's kind of weird? I feel like this whole home ground advantage is cool and all, right? I get it. Cool mechanic, nice little flavor. But if you're coming from a country which is not a country on the XCOM map, it's kind of wasted, right? It's like, yeah, no, there are never missions in Israel. You're never gonna get home ground advantage. Good tea in here. Okay, so load up this laser, dual pistol, full targeting package. Oh, here's a question. It's talking about using a strike rifle instead. Do we use the strike rifle? So we can take advantage of Shadow Step. Like, refresh me, yeah. We still have squad side with a strong strike rifle, right? Remove long range weapons. But then you don't need the beam optics, okay? So we'll just take a laser sight. Don't need the proximity sensor here. He gets then the full laser shooty package here. Scope. Grenades to with smoke and mirrors to clear enemy Overwatch shenanigans. I'm thinking you're gonna go. Keep the tactical armor for you. Oh, the alloy plating is currently in need of repair. Hang on, I'll do that in a second. And we have even more flashbang grenades here. Rapid carbine. Do I want a refresher on kitted? Got a med kit and a smoke grenade. If you don't have a scope, you get a scope. If you don't have plating, you get plating. And I like having a little bit more mobility since we're getting the free plating anyway. What do we throw into the last slot though? That's the real question. Could go with optics. For +1 damage. Make up for the lower damage of the carbine. Yep. Right, let me see quickly if we can repair that stuff. 7 supplies, 3 alloys. 0 days. 13 hours. How much do I want that alloy plating for the mission? I think I'd rather want that mission out of the way.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
So just the old school economic plating, still 14 health. That's probably enough to barely survive one exalt shot. Okay, we've got a squad, we got a mission. Yeah, I guess the other way to deal with the overwatch of the reinforcements dropping in is just to hit a transmitter. Which, well, we should have 3 of those on the map. Well, let's see what kind of starting position we get, what kind of loadout we get. I'm gonna double check. There's a wonderful table on the wiki that tells you basically how many groups you can expect on the map, depending on the alien force level, alien level, research level, whatever it is. For now, I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.